Hey everyone, today I kind of want to talk about a little team comp I've been thinking about recently after Tonelico got released. To preface this, I don't know if this is like the best team comp of all time, Hogface, or anything like that, but I think it's pretty fun because it involves two characters I really like. But anyway, so it's a little bit of a variation on like the stall comp, you know, that itself has gone through a few variations over the years, but it involves, of course, Tonelico, the new character that got released for the anniversary. Sorry, my bond level is not that high up. I have been trying to get Comet to bond 15 because we're almost done with that. But yeah, so Tonelico is a very interesting character. Actually, her kit is one of the more interesting kits we've gotten in a really long time. But if you know anything about it, the third skill is a really cool party-wide NP charge by 50%, and then also gives guts and some other stuff, NP damage. But the catch is, obviously you can see the 10-turn cooldown, this is at max level, but it also starts on a 5-turn cooldown when you go into the game. So when you click into the game, the cooldown's at 5, it starts at 5. So you might be thinking, oh, you know, that sounds bad, you know, well, the NP on the Overcharge effect reduces the cooldown of the third skill. So you can kind of see where we're going at with Reines in the party, and that's the next character we'll talk about. So Reines, of course, after, I believe her buff, was it her buff that gave her the Overcharge? But her NP gives everyone 1 charge of Overcharge, as well as being a really good support NP, increasing NP gain and lowering defense and a bunch of other stuff, you know, lots of words. So you kind of want to combine Reines with Tonelico and basically getting as many NPs off as possible for Tonelico, who is already a hard-hitting NP character, kind of. I mean, you know, don't want to skew the thing. I have MP4, very hard-earned MP4. I will add. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the idea, and then of course we throw in Castoria because Castoria is one of the best characters in the game, and she kind of adds the invincible part to this comp, right? So if you've seen any invincible comps before, you know how this works. You go, what's the typical? Like, you go Merlin or Castoria, and you know your Overcharge to your Morgan or your Himiko, and then you know there's variations and stuff. I think this is more of an offensive, suited invincible comp, if you'll say, because she Tonelico actually can end up doing a lot of damage. Of course, I kind of want to separate, like, for me, she does a lot of damage. You know, she is MP4, so I don't want to, like, go, oh, you know, this is gonna, you know, be good for everyone. But in an invisible comp like this, the damage shouldn't, I guess, like, truly matter, you know. But it's a very fun, I guess, for me. I have a lot of fun using this comp. I think there's it feels good being able to go click your super overcharge NP and then lowering the skill by like 5, you know. And then clicking that, and you get all the guts and the NP charge and everything, you know. And it has a fun cycle, and also kind of, if you do somehow run out of the Castoria Silver Shield buff, that I literally, Solemn Defense, jeez, I don't know why I always forget the name of that. But anyway, if you do run out of that, you have the guts, you know. Sometimes you can kind of plan a few turns ahead and stuff. Anyway, I like it. I have a lot of fun. These last two characters, Proto Merlin, of course, I kind of mentioned, or I didn't, but she's kind of an option in a normal invincible comp, and she slots in here. Kind of her second skill gives Overcharge. The reason I don't like her as much as Reines is because obviously it's a skill. What's the cooldown? 6. Yeah, 6-turn cooldown. So that that's not as loopable as Reines. Also, Reines just gives a lot of MP gen, and you could really start to loop your NPs very well if you keep hitting your art stuff and everything. But of course, Lady Avalon's a choice. And then Himiko I put in here because she's, you know, the OG, one of the OG overchargers. I'm sure she would work in this comp. I haven't tried it myself. You know, you'd probably just swap out Reines. I feel like you'd run into not being able to get your NPs back just because does she have 2 arts cards? Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Yeah, she does have 2 arts. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. We'll see. But if you guys want to try it, you definitely should. One other character I want to mention was Tamamo, because of course Tamamo on her NP. Let me discount double check, but I believe on the overcharge it reduces cooldowns, right? Is it the overcharge or is it just the skill level? Hold on, or the NP level? Oh no, it is. Okay, so on the NP it reduces the skill cooldown by 1. For some reason I thought that was a little bit different, so that one's pretty good. Of course, on NP it also on the overcharge charges party's NP as well. So yeah, those are some options. Those are some choices. Of course, you know, one, this might just be obvious, like maybe everyone knows, oh yeah, obviously this is, you know, comp. 2, I don't know how, like, good it is, you know, or like, you know, if it's better than just doing a normal invincible comp, but I'm gonna use it a lot, and I think it's fun. And what was the third thing? Oh, well, one thing I do want to talk about is CEs. I just have Black Rail on her, on Tonelico, you know, just to hit harder. The Amakusa, CE is a, overcharge twice for 3 times. I really like this when you're starting, like especially with normal invincible comps, when you're starting out, or you know, and you go, okay, I need to, you know, certain boss has some sort of mechanic that hits me immediately. I need Artoria's thing for a few turns immediately. Boom, you know, get the charge up, yada yada, whatever, you know. And then this new CE, which I wanna make sure I get it completely correctly. Also, this is like an amazing art. First of all, David is awesome, but like this art is really awesome. But let me just make sure I read you the correct. Yeah, so it's 50% starting charge NP, or starting NP charge, 1 overcharge level 1 time, and then NP gain 5%. I really like this as the similar thing, right? Where hey, I need to start out with an Artoria MP or something. Yeah. Obviously you can, you know, put in other CEs as you need, as you like. But yeah, that I've been thinking about it. I kind of wanted to talk about it. I think I will do a larger Tonelico video after summer, because my crack theory is that we're going to be getting some summer character, either that summer Castoria or the other 5-star that synergizes with her. I don't know if that's going to be like party skill cooldown. That would be a little busted, but we'll see. But yeah, so the rest of this video, I'm going to show a sped up challenge quest I did with this team. So first of all, I think the end will be cut because I kind of messed up and I cannot read Japanese. And I died at the very end because I didn't realize the Spriggan just poisoned everyone and killed, who'd he kill? I think he killed Tonelico. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of show sped up, of course. It was like, you know how stall teams go. But just to kind of show like gameplay, show what this looks like. Also, please don't dissect my play. I was literally watching something else on the side, so anyway, just some examples, and try it out if you have Tonelico. If you have Tonelico and Reines and Artoria and Protober, and but it is all 5 stars, but kind of fun to think. I've been thinking about maybe for the my NA people. If this looks interesting, maybe this will want you to, make you want to get Tonelico or Reines. Reines is one of the most underrated characters in the game. I had to pause because I was like, but yeah, okay. Here's the gameplay. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.